104.9 Sunshine FM, Tracy and the Big D. Now, I tell you what, that was Marie Hodson there with Bitter Weeds, and we do have a Big D coming up very, very shortly. Now, our next guest, she's a lover, not a fighter, and she has something about a D in the title of her song she's just released. I'm talking about Hayley Marsten. She joins us right now, and we're talking about a song called Storm in a D Cup. Doesn't leave much to the imagination, Hayley.
I guess I just wanted to really share some of myself with the whole world with that song.
Now, we've been having
That's metaphorically, I hope.
Well, yes.
Yeah, of course.
We've been having a little talk about the song and we've had to listen to it. Now, we've listened to it a couple of times now and we are sure we know who's doing the vocal backing in it. Can you tell us who it is?
Well, it is my producer, the wonderful Mr. Bill Chambers.
Yeah,
who's singing back up on that.
So how did it all come about? Like Bill Chambers, I know he does a lot of writing and he does a lot of mentoring and recording and things out with people. How does it all come about? How did it happen for you?
Well, Bill and I met in this place called Yabobo, which is about 40 minutes outside of my hometown of Gladstone, and I'm pretty sure there's about 30 people who live there. It was kind of an unusual place for us to meet, but we were playing at this festival, and he said, you know, if you ever want to do recording, I'd be happy to produce it for you, and I was like, heck yeah.
Yeah.
So we finally got together at the end of last year, and I took down a bunch of songs, and we just kind of turned them into songs that I wrote on my bedroom floor to songs that sound like real songs. It's a great description by me, but it's just crazy to hear them now, to know where they came from, really.
But isn't it funny how you can have a song and you think, look, it's got some really good depth to it, but there's just something that's just not quite there and just needs that little tiny push to get it over the line, and you seem to have done that with this last one here. Was it the same thing with all the songs? We just need that little bit of a twist and all of a sudden you've gone, there it is.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, hearing them with a full band is crazy different than, you know, some of these songs I've been playing for a year or so just acoustically with me and my guitar. I'm so excited for people to hear them.
Okay, you mentioned, sorry Darren, you mentioned that you took down a heap of songs and you came up with so many. So how many songs did you take down and how many songs did you end up recording on the EP?
Oh, I took down the 5 songs that I wanted for the EP and had some backups just in case Bill was like, this is not good, what are you thinking? But he really liked all of them and just kind of helped me turn them into something really special.
I do want to just explore a little bit about what you said about making songs sound like real songs.
Yeah.
Do you really inside know when it's a dud?
Yes.
You do?
Sometimes I write a song and think, you know what, I'm not feeling it with this one. And other times I write when I think this is something special, like this is something I think could be really cool. And I had that feeling when I wrote Storm in a D Cup and a couple of the other songs on the EP, and others I thought, oh, I don't know about this, and I played it to some friends and they were like, you have to put that on there. So yeah, I try and trust my gut on most things, but yeah, it has been wrong before.
When is the launch and where's it going to be, and where can people get a hold of the album if they can't make it to the launch?
Well, there is 2 launches. One of them is in Gladstone on the 11th of April at the Rocky Glen Hotel, and that one's going to be a very special one because Bill is coming up to open up for me and play in my band, so it's going to be really, really crazy.
That's awesome.
And we're also having one in Brisbane on the 18th of April, which is the following weekend. It's at this really cozy little place called the Menagerie in Kelvin Grove. But you can find all that info on my Facebook page. And you can buy the EP on the 10th of April on iTunes, or you can get it on my website, or you can come down to a show and buy it and just party on with me at the launches.
Well, there you go, folks. Get on. You can either get on to one of the launches. If you can't make it, get on and support one of our local music artists. Doesn't matter what genre of music you like. This is going to be a cracker. And you know what? You're getting in at ground level. You can go, I remember Hayley when she was just a little girl. So there you go. Get on board now. We're going to go out right now with Storm in a D Cup. Hayley Marsten, thanks for joining us. And good luck with the launch, and we'll catch up soon.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.